Hi guys, welcome to the Movie Man Reviews. The Mummy. This movie has been directed by Kurtzman, who actually is more famous for being a writer and a producer. He is involved with movies like The Amazing Spider-Man, Transformers: The Revenge of the Fallen, and the latest Star Trek series. The Mummy is the introduction to the Universal Studios' ambitious project of the Dark Universe. In this project, they are bringing back those classic monsters like Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, and so on. The movie basically revolves around an ancient princess who is awakened from her crypt in a desert. Tom Cruise's character has been chosen by the Mummy to make sure that the god of death is back into the modern world. Reasons to watch The Mummy. 1. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a poster boy of this movie, and he's there in and out. This entire movie revolves more around him than the actual Mummy, but for all those Tom Cruise fans out there, you might just enjoy this movie because he brings a certain charisma. Unfortunately, I don't have more reasons to watch this movie because this movie was just about nah. When I walked out of the theatre, there was nothing that was exciting at all, and there isn't even one scene that I would want to watch over and over again. 5 reasons to avoid this movie. 1. The story. There is no story to this movie. They've pretty much taken the same story of The Mummy starring Brendan Fraser, but unfortunately has done no justice to even making sure that there is something new to the plotline. 2. The screenplay. There isn't a single dialogue in this movie that has any purpose. Every single dialogue seems pointless and you are just not invested in anything that anybody is saying. 3. The direction. As I had mentioned, Kurtzman is more known for producing and writing movies, and it clearly shows that he cannot direct a movie. Previously, he directed a movie with Chris Pine called People Like Us, and that was quite interesting, but unfortunately this movie was out of his hands. The big budget, the Universal Studios, and a star like Tom Cruise was, I think, too much for him to handle, and unfortunately he could not deliver sitting in the director's chair. 4. Zombies. This movie is less of a mummy movie and more of a zombies kind of movie. Every single scene that involved the dead coming back to life just seemed like one of those really tacky zombie movies. 5. Ruins The Mummy. I don't think this was the perfect introduction to the Dark Universe, and only because nothing has worked for this movie. Other than Tom Cruise being the poster boy, there was nothing else in this movie that actually wanted me to be part of this movie. There was no sense of adventure, there was no sense of action, romance, thrill, nothing in this movie, and it just ruins every bit of memory that you had of the previous movie. This movie, being the introduction to the Dark Universe, seems to be one of the most disappointing things you could have seen in the theaters, and unfortunately does not deliver in any category. When I walked out of the theater, there was nothing that stuck to me, and trust me when I say this, there is nothing that you will find in this movie that you could probably give a thumbs up. The Movie Man reviews this movie 4 out of 10. Hey guys, thanks for all the support and thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate every single person who is subscribed to the channel, and if you have not, then don't forget to do it. Hit the bell icon and remember, I am the movie man of your life.